That's one little detail that helps me out. All right. Hey guys, how's it going? Today we are going to feature the Winsons Marker Airbrush Kit. Pretty neat little kit, easy to use, that is for sure. Got pretty good control, versatile. It is lightweight, and it's actually pretty decent quality too. I mean, this thing, I'm pretty impressed with the build of it. But there's the actual Winson airbrush. We'll put that up for now though. Here's what we got on the plan. We're going to use this at the end. We're going to carve this parrot. That's what I'm thinking. I got it cut out. It already looks good. If you look at the cutout, that's it. We're going to carve that parrot, and we'll set some of the stuff off to the side, and we'll get into that. So let me turn on my, get this welcome sign out of the way too. Let me get my air system going here, dust collector, and we'll go from there. It's kind of cold out here. I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't even mess with getting my, hey, what's going on, woodchucker? Heck yeah, glad to see you, buddy. I didn't even think to get my wood burning stove going tonight, but it'll be a lot worse tomorrow night, and I definitely wouldn't want to use it. That said, okay, let's set the Winson off to the left for now, and we'll carve this little project. I think that looks pretty good. It's already ready to go. Ready to go. Heck yeah. So we'll go ahead and start with that. And I'm gonna get a little funky here, detail-wise. Same here with the stick. The stick's got to go down a good bit, and the feet. But I don't get too carried away at the same time. But it's gonna be a pretty neat little project. And I figure by the time we get done, we use this thing, color it, make some pretty good colors. It ought to be pretty cool. Anyway, that's what we got. If you haven't hit the like button already, be sure to hit it. And I'll get masked up and get right into this. Actually, I meant to use the prism. I forgot all about it. I was going to have music during this. But that's life. You can't remember everything. It's the way it goes, right? Okay. How's that on the live feed? That's pretty good. crazy how that goes with wood. You just never know where it's going to cut easy, how it's going to cut easy. You just never know. Hey, Michael, what's going on? Michael, Caleb, be sure to check Woodchucker out. Woodchucker's been putting out some awesome stuff here lately. How's the zoom on that? That's not too bad. You guys noticed that at all? Did you notice for a second I rested my thumb on the chuck? Hey, Mark, what's going on? Glad to see you. Hey, Steve Doubt. Heck yeah, Scuba Steve. Glad to see you guys. Sometimes you just make a dumb mistake. pretty good. So far, so good. Smoothing him out, kind of rounding the head off a little bit at a time. And we'll get a little bit more detailed here eventually. When we get done with this, I'm going to use this Winsons Marker Airbrush Kit to paint this thing. So we'll get it done, kind of complete the whole thing. As best we can tonight. Getting her pretty good. She's coming along just fine. Be sure and hit that like if you haven't already. We appreciate y'all being in here. I think I'm going to go to minor detail first. Might as well at this point. That's the heck of it with this one. It's not, you're not really going to use a whole lot of different furs. But I can't wait to paint it. That'll be fun too. But let's put some wing detail on this dude first. Make him look nice and cool. That wing pattern, is that looking out pretty good? I think it's looking all right. A lot harder on the side. I give him an eye, I'm gonna go ahead and give him some feathers. I think it looked pretty good. But all in all, it's looking pretty good. I mean, it's almost like a giant pendant size. It's pretty cool. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna hit that with the soft sanding pad. I just gotta figure out which one I want to use. Here we go. I think I'll try this one. I don't know. I don't know if it'll do any good, but we're gonna find out. How about that? Okay. And then we're gonna do his eye. After I just try to buff down some of that stuff a little bit, we'll do his eye. Alright, let's get a dude eyeball. I can't wait for that part. And then painting it. I'm looking forward to painting it too. Okay, let's start with the bigger one. And then we'll do the little one inside of it. Alright, switch to the little one. He's a man paw eye cutter. We'll put the little eye in there. And you have to use a real pointy brush to do the eye detail. see that. That's how that came out. 2 pieces. And not too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay, I think that's as good as that dude's gonna get, and let's paint it. Let's go ahead and try this Winston out and see how it does painting this thing. I gotta turn that dust collector off real quick. Man, I'll be straight up with you guys. I got so many of these similar things going on right now that I gotta do that I can't keep up. And the only way I know how to get things done is just get in there and do it. Okay, so here's what we got. Zoom out a little bit. Got this Winsons Marker Airbrush Kit. We've already used this a little bit. We made a video showing a little bit of how it works, just basics. But it comes with all kinds of different kits there for if you want to make different shapes and things. It's got some pretty cool stuff in it. But that's not what we're going to do today. We're going to use the colors we have. And this one came with 6 colors, so this demo kit. We're going to use the colors we have to paint this dude using this tool. And so let's see how it goes. So with these markers, you've got a fine side, you've got a wide side, broad side. We're going to start out with the broad side. And I think we'll base this thing out in this, what do they call this color? Geranium? Okay. We're going to base this out in this color. And go from there, everything but the stick. And let's see, you got to make sure and get that in there just right. It's real important with the wide that it goes in this way, which kind of sucks because I kind of like that looking, you know, seeing the top of that, but it won't work if you do it that way. All right, so let's give this thing a try. Start with the high side, and it generally, if you look at how the arrow comes out, it's going up, and so you want to hold it like that to get you straight on to where you want to paint it. So we'll see how she goes. Maybe. And I just turned that on. I didn't have to hold it. And actually it gave me a little bit of a shell shock about it because I forgot that that's the way it was. And when I first held that trigger, nothing happened. And I'm like, uh-oh. But I'll tell you exactly what it is. And it's coloring that pretty decently. I probably need to slow down. But that's me. Pretty normal for me. And there's, you know, obviously I only got 6 colors, so there's some colors I don't have. So I'm gonna use the ones I do. And then I can hand brush like the black and the white around the eye, and the beak. The beak will be black, or actually I don't know. On that beak, I make up my mind about it. But generally I like putting a white patch right there. I think that's what should be there where the eye's at. Okay, I'll roll this thing around this side, do the tail. Hold from the beak. All right, there's the red. Now, let's try, I got a couple different colors here. I can actually do the beak in this color. Let's do that. Pull that out. Be sure and put the cap back on. Not too bad. We'll go with this. This is a blue-gray. And I guess you could see some beaks that would be kind of a similar color like that. Let's see how this goes. I tell you what, the wood's really eating that up. There it goes. I learned something here. And that's that I had a tendency to be too far away with the broad. If you bump it, you ain't hurting it at all. No, that ain't too bad. Okay. All right, pull that one out. Give this guy some other cute little colors. He's getting there. Okay, so what else could we use? I don't want to use that for the stick. I'll paint the stick. Hey, you know what though? We can do the foot. Let's try a fine in there around the foot. This won't be a bad color for that. Use the same thing. There we go. Oh, hell, I get that. I don't have it in right. I'm doing something wrong. Huh. For some reason, that ain't shoving in there all the way. I'm not sure what I'm doing incorrect. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. It was me. It's always me. I think it's in there too far now. What the heck? I might have broke it. You see how I hit that on there? That's color. The moral of the story is don't do what I just did. So I knocked the point inside of the marker by hitting it like that. Go figure. But that's it. It's coming out kind of cute. Okay, now let's do some wing colors. How about, nah, I don't know about that orange. Let's this blue would stand out. Let's do the blue in a we'll start out in a fine. I gotta be honest with you, I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong here. This thing ain't going in. There we go. Okay. All right. Uh-oh. I get too carried away. Okay, I think I'd like the wide better. Let me switch it. I gotta tell you, that fine's a lot tougher, I think, to work with than the wide is. There we go. And I don't know why, but that slides in just right. But it seems to me like you practically got to touch it. And I don't know if I've just run this so long that the battery's getting low or what it is. I'm not really sure. But here's what I know. Now we'll try a different color below that. Fine, broad. Okay, we want the broad. I gotta tell you, well, let me finish this first. That one's working good. Okay, orange on there. Let's give it a little, maybe some blue down here in the bottom, or this green, one of these greens. We haven't used either one of these yet. This is vivid green. What the heck? We'll go wide on it, put it on the wing some. Is that not locked in there? That's where I was pushing it back up. Yeah, I'm pushing it back up. Huh. Huh. Well, I gotta tell you guys, I was really excited to get to try this, but there's no sugarcoating it. This would be all right for kids. I think it's made well, but there's something strange about it, how it works. I don't know. But, well, this might be something good for your kids to do art coloring projects. Like, it comes with these pieces here. Let's show you. There's just a couple of them. There was a couple more they had. Got some letters, and that one was a holiday piece. And we did an experiment with that, and it seemed like it was doing pretty decent at the time. Here. Paint some of the stuff in. Here, do the violin or the crab real quick. Okay, so with that in mind, I got one or two things to say about this thing. Either I got a bad one, or this would not be for somebody that does serious work to the extent that we do. I think this would be something nice for kids to play with, art project. But if you're making stuff that you're going to sell, I don't know. I don't know about this. And maybe I'm doing something wrong. I read the instructions. I don't think so. I'm looking at the nozzle to see if maybe it's clogged or something. No, it's not. So, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? If it's a clunker, it's a clunker. I'll tell you the truth. How about that? This probably wouldn't be bad for kids doing art projects. I don't think this is for me. That's the way it is. And if they don't like it, I'll send it back. I'm okay with that. But at least I did a video with it. And that's what I told them I'd do. All right, guys. Here, I'm going to pull that out of there and take this off. See what you guys got to say. The peanut gallery. Okay, what's going on, last breath? Yeah, the breathalyzer sounds like you don't have a truck. Yeah, you got to blow in the skit before you can even get it to move. So, I can honestly say I tried it, and I think, with these little forums and, your kids are doing stuff, either that or something's wrong with it. I don't know, but I just know that it's not for like serious craft or, like the carver trying to color something. That is what it is, I mean, whatever. But that's what I got. Let's see what we got here. What do you think, Mark? And you're back? Heck yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'd give it a second try if they want to send me another one, Chucker, but I'm not going to go buy it. If they want me to try it again, maybe I got a defective one or something. I don't know, man. Yeah, that's the thing. I have to put the product in the, I forgot to put the link on there. Oh, well, I'm not too upset about that after painting this Parrot. I mean, in the end, he looks like you painted him with markers. I don't know. I'm not impressed. Anyway, that's what we get. I mean, it don't always work out that way. For what I do, this ain't gonna work. So, oh well. But anyway, that's what I got, guys. And I think we're going to come back tomorrow night, late again, carve something else. I don't know. It might be real early, too, especially if it gets snow. Yeah, send another, then you'll put in a link. I don't know, well, I can put the link on at the end of this video. I can attach the link on there, too. But for me, for what I do, it ain't for me. Okay, that's what I got. All right, guys. Well, hey, I'll catch y'all tomorrow. If it's snowing pretty good, we're supposed to get a pretty good bit of snow. I might go out and chainsaw carve in the snow. I kind of like that. I figured the visual on that's probably pretty good too. Yeah, it is what it is. You got it, Chucker. It is what it is, You can't get them all right. I got some other stuff over here to show you, though, that I've already tested. It's pretty daggone awesome. But that's what we got. I'm going to catch you guys tomorrow. And I can't tell you when. That's all I can say. All right, that's what I got, guys. Come back when you can stay.